The only moment that exists is right now. It's the present moment. So don't get twisted thinking about the future or thinking about the past. Just focus all of your attention right now in this moment. What you're gaining through this video, the knowledge that you're gaining, the act that you're currently in, that you're taking place in right now. This is where all your energy should be, because this is all that there ever is, that there ever will be, is this present moment. So don't think about what you have to do next week, 6 months from now, a year from now, or what you did yesterday, or the day before, or six months ago, or a year ago. It's just wasting time. It's just wasting your energy. Unless you're looking in there and you're thinking of ways that you can grow, ways that you can improve, using it to better yourself, to benefit yourself. But if you're dwelling on the past or you're anxious about the future, it's wasting energy. It's wasting time that you could be actually cultivating all of your energy to this moment. Because I was on a call with someone while I was watching a video, but at the same time, I wasn't able to actually give all my attention to what was taking place, the conversation that was at hand. So I had to say, hey, can you actually say that again? Because I was lost in the video. How often do we get so lost in the tasks not at hand, but that are playing in our mind, that we're going to in our imagination, thinking back on a memory, thinking of a situation, something that may have happened, and it doesn't allow us to put all of our attention right now in this moment. I think that when we remove the ego, when we move more into this higher state of consciousness, this elevated state of consciousness, we are able to put more of our attention in this moment. We're not being held back or being pulled by such subconscious programs or thoughts that are constricting our energy from expressing itself freely, because you think that you are this person, this story, this background that you think of yourself, but in reality, we're all the same. We're really not this person with this background, because every moment's a new moment. You can be whoever you want to be right now in this moment. It doesn't have to be who you were a day ago, 2 years ago. You can recreate yourself right now in this moment. But that takes you to be fully present, to realize that this moment is a new moment. Oh my gosh, I don't have to hinder myself by thinking of that past act or behavior that I did. I can look at it through a third person perspective, not identifying with it, and just realizing that's something that I experienced. That's not who I am. That's not my identity. And I think that that's what most people struggle with the most in this life, is identity, who they are. Because I believe that we're really no one. We're really nothing. But we can choose different masks, different faces, different identities, different energies to engage in and put on, in a sense, rather than being a one-dimensional person living 80 years in the same person, as the same identity. So when we really want to get out of the box, when we really want to test ourselves, we must place all of our attention right now in this moment. Whatever's happened up until this point, it is what it is. It's been in your life for you to grow, for you to learn, for you to get better, constantly improve and grow, because we are spirit, and spirit is always for expansion and fuller expression. So you're always going to be expanding and more fully expressing yourself. So trust everything that's taking place. Be grateful for everything that's taking place, because it's all led to your advancement. It's all led to your advancement. However dark, however terrible, however rough, however hard it may have been, it led you to where you are today. And if you think and have some perspective, you can be very grateful for where you are today, or you could be very frustrated. Now, a lot of people are not living nearly as good as you are, especially if you live in the United States. If you live in the United States alone, you are already a lot more well off than the majority of the world. So let's just start right there. For you to actually grasp the power of that, the fact that you're in this country is so powerful. Do not neglect that. But it takes that perspective. It takes you realizing what, through the experiences that you go through in this life, you realize, oh, okay, I'm actually in a great position. This is wonderful. When I remove all those subconscious programs of the ego that thinks I need all these things, cars, money, girls, jewelry, fame, power, all these things that you think that you want that are going to bring you all these great feelings, you realize those things don't even matter. Like, it's really not going to impact you in the way that it does, or that you think it will. It doesn't. So when you get rid of all that energy, you get rid of all that lack, that frustration, then you move into more of abundance, of peace, of love, of gratitude, appreciation, to where you can actually start to enjoy this life and live life in a higher frequency state. That's the thing. We all want to live this life at a high frequency, in love, in gratitude, in peace, in joy, in acceptance, in abundance. We don't want to live this life in anger, fear, shame, guilt, frustration, resentment, grief. We don't want to live life in those states. Those states are not enjoyable to us. But when we get to the point where we start to experience those higher, elevated emotions, you realize it doesn't have to do with anything outside of you. It has nothing to do with anything outside of you. Because you don't need $1 million for you to feel abundance. You can feel abundance right now in the fact that you have air to breathe, that you have the ability to go and travel where you want to. Maybe not necessarily a destination trip overseas, but you can get in a car, you can go walk around the block, you can go to a grocery store, you can buy something. Like, the fact that you have that available to you is abundance. But people don't look at it like that because they think it's in all the things. But what are the things going to do? A car is a car, if you really think about it. So just shift your perspective to think more in terms of gratitude, of appreciation, of love, of acceptance, of radiating this positive energy, of bettering everyone as a whole, helping others around you, saying good things to other people, complimenting other people. You will feel so good about yourself. And then you will be in this moment. You'll realize that doing those things, saying nice things to other people, helping other people, developing yourself, that is what puts you in the present moment the most. Because you're so alive. You're not thinking about all these things that you think that you want. You're just at peace. You're just so in love with the moment and life itself. So go out into your day to day and just be grateful. Check yourself from time to time and just remind yourself how grateful you are to even have this experience. And you'll find yourself radiating better energy, more positive energy, energy that people love to be around because it's infectious. So appreciate yourself, appreciate everything that you're doing to overcome yourself in the process, and enjoy the process, because if you really think about it, everyone gets what they want. As long as they believe and continue and persist, you're gonna make it. You're gonna reach all the things that you desire in this life. Look at everyone that is. Keep your attention on the people that are, and you will be another one of them. So love yourself, forgive yourself, and enjoy this journey.